Hi friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that might be new here, hi, welcome. My name is Megan. I'm just your average thrifty bargain hunter turned full-time reseller. And recently I started documenting my journey here on YouTube, and I'm so glad to have you. Today we are doing a what sold video where I share with you 20 of my most recent sales across multiple different platforms. Today in particular, we're going to be chatting about Poshmark, eBay, and Depop. If that sounds interesting, please do consider subscribing. And before we get into it, if you'd like to help my channel in the YouTube algorithm by leaving a comment, but you don't know what to comment, you can go ahead and leave this emoji. Okay, let's get right into it. If you are new here, I will put a photo of the platform we're talking about somewhere on the bottom of the screen so we don't have to remember the whole time we're chatting about it. Also, I will put a picture of the item on the screen in case one, I didn't put it in a haul, or two, maybe you missed it. So the first platform we're going to chat about is Poshmark. I have some Poshmark sales to share with you, but Poshmark has definitely been very slow. It's been slow for the last month and a half, which is scary, to be honest with you, because at one point Poshmark was my best performing platform, and now looking back on my numbers last year, Poshmark was not my best performing platform, which is, like I said, scary. Anyway, first Poshmark sale. Madewell vintage 60s denim jacket, selvage indigo snap workwear jacket. This sold for $45 and I will make $36, and $45 is like less than half of what I had this jacket listed at. But like I said, Poshmark sales have been very slow. So I was feeling a little desperate that day and I accepted that best offer that came in. Next Poshmark sale, Express Blues vintage floral embroidered jeans, flare, light wash denim, size 9-10. They sold for $45 and I will make $36. Spanx Shape Everywhere flare jeans in black, size large tall. These sold for $55 and I will make $44. Next, I sold this Arc'teryx full zip fleece better sweater soft shell jacket in black, size large. It sold for $65 and I will make $52. Next Poshmark sale, the Seamstress Lisa Fit and Flare dress in mint floral rose, 1940s. This sold for $69 and I will make $55. Then I sold a Ralph Lauren vintage cottage core wallpaper floral crochet trim blouse. This sold for $36 and I will make $28. And the last Poshmark sale I have to share was definitely in a previous haul. Snowy Peak Possum merino wool blend knit sweater in green, size medium. So this was made of possum merino wool. It sold for $55 and I will make $44. So we're going to move on to eBay, and the first eBay sale I have to share, thank goodness this sold again because this got returned to me due to color. Berry Clinton blazer in precision point in black, size 42. It sold for $135 and I will make $115, and it did not sell via promoted listing. Next eBay sale, Victoria's Secret vintage 90s leopard print baby doll dress. It sold for $26 and I will make $21, and that did sell via promoted listing. eBay sale, Baum und Puffergarten, I think that's how you say that, turtleneck Chiquita sweater in white and navy stripe, size small. It sold for $45 and I will make $38, and that did not sell via promoted listing. Next eBay sale, Cezanne floral cottage core paisley tie front blouse, size 36. This sold for $33 and I will make $28, and that did not sell via promoted listing. Next eBay sale, Outdoor Research Alpine Down Puffer Jacket in dark blue, size medium. This sold for $40 and I will make $32, and that did not sell via promoted listing. Talbot's Albury Italian Wool Stadium Car Coat in Barbie pink, full zip, size 6. This sold for $50 and I will make $40, and it did not sell via promoted listing. And I don't think I mentioned, I do promote everything on eBay. So that's why I'm mentioning if it did or didn't sell via promoted listing, because everything is promoted. So I'm just mentioning that. I don't know. Next eBay sale, Rag & Bone Fit 2 Slim Straight Pants in dark gray, size 36. These sold for $50 and I will make $42, and they did not sell via promoted listing. Then my last eBay sale to share was in a recent haul, St. Croix Picasso sweater, Picasso graphic art knit crewneck sweater, size large. This sold for $111 and I will make $92, and it did sell via promoted listing. Now we're going to move into Depop, and I have several Depop sales to share with you. I'm so excited. I had 3 things, I think, sell within 24 hours of being listed on Depop, of being cross-posted to Depop, which is wonderful. And I am right now in the process, or in the flow of, when I list things, I'm listing them to Poshmark. That's how I've always done it. I list it to Poshmark, then I upload it into my cross-listing platform, and then it gets listed to eBay, Mercari, and Depop, and sometimes Etsy if it's like a vintage one-off thing, but very rarely Etsy. Anyway, so I've been cross-listing the same day that I list it initially to Poshmark, so it gets listed everywhere the same day. And like I said, 3 things on Depop sold within 24 hours. So I will definitely take that. Hopefully that means I am getting better at Depop, but it's not like I'm tailoring things to Depop. I'm not specifically listing things only on Depop or buying it with the thought of only posting it to Depop. It's being posted everywhere. It's just happening to sell on Depop. So hopefully my Depop closet is growing in the algorithm. I don't know what it is, but Depop is growing and I will take it all day long. First Depop sale I have to share, Brooks Fusion Hybrid Lightweight Jacket in navy blue, size small. This sold for $38, and because it sold on Depop, there's a very small fee. I think somebody asked me that in my last What Sold video, why I was making so much on Depop versus Poshmark, and it's because there's not a 20% fee like on Poshmark. Poshmark has a 20% fee. eBay's fee varies depending on, your stats, if you're in good standing, what you promote things at. All different kinds of things can change what you pay on eBay, but then Depop does have a fee, but it's a lot smaller than Poshmark's 20% fee. So for this $38 sale, the fee that I had to pay was $2.01. So I make $35.99 of the $38, which is wonderful. I would love, 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 love to have Depop increase in sales and become my top performing platform. Would love that, especially because, knock on wood, I've never had any problems on Depop. I've never had I've bought something and had a problem as a buyer. I bought a Tiffany ring, if you watched my video, and it got lost in the mail. So that was super, super sad, and it was a really great deal. Anyway, I've never had a problem with a buyer as a seller myself. So I love selling on Depop. Anyway, that was a Brooks jacket, sold for $38. I will make almost $36, $35.99. Next Depop sale, Tommy Hilfiger vintage Y2K midi denim skirt, button front in black, size 6. This sold for $22 and it was boosted. So there was an additional little fee for this Depop sale. Of the 22, I make $18.80. And I am continuing on and sending messages to everyone that makes me an offer. And this particular skirt sold right after I sent that message to the buyer that made me the offer. So the little blurb that I'm sending out, it only takes a minute, and I definitely am convinced that it either reminds people to finish the transaction or it lets them know they have to do so if they weren't aware. Anyway, next Depop sale. I think this is the most Depop sales I've ever shared in a What Sold video, so we love that. Smart Wool Merino Wool 250 base layer pattern quarter zip base layer shirt, size medium. This sold for $30. This is one of the items that sold within 24 hours of being posted to Depop. And of that $30, you get $28.30. Next Depop sale, another item that sold within 24 hours of being posted. Preview cashmere, 100% cashmere cardigan sweater, button front in latte. It sold for $29.30 and I will make $25.24 because this also was a boosted listing. I don't boost everything on Depop. I do go through and boost, you know, a handful of items occasionally, but I'm not consistently boosting everything like I do on eBay. Just something to note, I guess. But I do think this sold pretty quick because it was like that cute button front cardigan style that all like the girly pops are wearing. Also, it was 100% cashmere and it was a great color. So I think that's why it sold so fast. Next, vintage petticoat multi-layer skirt extender in floral lace trim nylon cream. This sold for $27.70 and it was boosted. And of the $27.70, I make $23.79. Petticoats and like skirt extenders like that seem to be really popular on Depop. They get a ton of attention. Speaking of a ton of attention, this was in, I think my most recent haul, and this was another item, the third item that sold within 24 hours of being listed. Also, this got a ton of attention on Depop within that 24 hours. I think it had like 32 likes or something like that. Vintage 90s leather halter top, fringe detail, turtle tassel charm, size medium. This sold for $60 and I will make $57. And the last Depop sale I have to share, Merino Bay vintage 90s western print fleece shacket, size large. This sold for $30 and I will make $28.21 of that $30. So that is all of the sales I have to share with you for this What Sold video. If you care to let me know in the comments below, how have your sales been? Like I said, Poshmark has just been scary, for lack of a better word, but what can you do, I guess? Keep on trucking. Anyway, like I said, if you'd like to let me know in the comments below how your sales have been, I'd love to know. And now I am going to prep this stuff behind me for a thrift haul for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. If you took the time to watch this video and you spent your social media currency with me today, I so appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on the way out, that would be awesome. I'll see you next time, friends. Bye. Hi, friends. So I just left the post office and I totally remembered something that slipped my mind and I wanted to mention to you guys. And I would assume if you stuck around and watched this entire video, you yourself might be a reseller. And that is the group of people that I would love to chat about or get your opinion on this situation. So last week I sold the Arc'teryx jacket that I showed you guys in a recent haul that Jack found at a regular retail Goodwill, the one that had the company logo embroidered here. It was a goose down like puffer Arc'teryx jacket. It sold for $140 on Poshmark. Great, right? Well, that was Sunday, like early afternoon that it had sold, and I accepted someone's offer. So someone sent me an offer and I accepted it. So right then and there, their payment was processed. You know, the order went through X, Y, and Z. Sunday afternoon. Sunday evening, I pack the sale, print the label, pack the sale, mark it as shipped. And I was able to mark it as shipped because it was past the 3-hour window that buyers have to cancel an order. Okay. Monday morning rolls around. I'm getting ready to go to the bins, go to the post office, do my normal thing. Thank goodness I check my emails every day because I had an email from Poshmark at 2 o'clock in the morning saying, please do not ship this sale. The sale was canceled. 3-hour window had well closed and I could have very well shipped out that order and then Poshmark still would have canceled it. And with them canceling it, I would have then had to track down the order at the post office and try to get it rerouted back to me. Like that, and I guess that's what I want to talk with you guys about because in the email I got, I'll put it on the screen if I still have it. I think I do. In the email I got, it said the order was canceled because the address or the payment method could not be verified. And the address that came up on the shipping label, I didn't like Google it or anything, but it looked like a real regular address. It had a real person's name on the shipping. Well, I would assume a real person's name. It looked, the shipping label, the shipping information looked normal. And the money was in my pending balance. So I have no idea. I've never had that happen before. And I promptly, of course, I emailed Poshmark and I said something to the effect of like, can you please explain to me how or why this happened, how it was able to happen? And they wrote me back. The person that answered my customer service email clearly didn't even read what I said, because they just told me, we're so sorry about this. Can you please provide the tracking information that you received at the post office and we'll move forward? And it's like, I'm not telling you I shipped it. I'm just wanting to know how this was able to happen, because now there's no protection for sellers. The orders can just be canceled at any time for any reason. Like, make me understand. And I'm currently still waiting for a response from Poshmark. So yeah, if anybody's ever had that happen where you've had a sale come through and hours after the 3-hour window, the 3-hour cancellation window has passed, the order was canceled. But also another weird thing, I cannot message this buyer. It's as though they've blocked me. So it could be a scam somehow, but like, I don't know. That's what so if you've ever had that happen, I would love to know what Poshmark said to you, because like I said, they didn't even read my email and didn't answer the question I asked at all. So I just asked the same question again. I said, could you please read what I'm actually saying to you? I just want to know why they were able to cancel this order, why this order was canceled outside of the 3-hour cancellation window. Anyway, thank goodness I didn't drop I was on top of it, like everything was packed and ready to go, but I just didn't like do it like that and get it out as efficiently as I could have, thank God, because then it would have been a whole mess for me. Okay. So if anybody knows anything about that, has any experience with canceled orders outside of the 3-hour window, I would love to know what Poshmark, what their explanation was to you. But anyway, I guess I will update you guys in my next What Sold video if they ever give me an actual reason, an actual answer, an actual explanation as to what happened there. I don't think they want to tell me, hey, we know this person was a scammer and we got this scammer off our app. I don't know. Weird. Okay, friends. I'll see you next time. Bye.